said he been disappeared.
That's what I was looking for.
Just hold on for a second. Hey, go ahead. My shit just shut down. It's too hot.
Shalom, y'all. People is like to talk home. Once again, I heard the prophesy downfall back on the great. First thing first, time to eat. My press door too. Yeah,
Bashim.
Potato New Son, Spirit and the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honor, Apostle Elder, the Great Millstone, and Shalom. To sister brothers, let me truth. Shalom to brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show yourself rule. Here we are, Yasharala. You know, we're on the eve of Jacob's trouble, all hell about to break loose. You can just tell all the prophets coming in real strong. You know, Esau about to come down with great wrath, the time is short. And so with that being said, hey, we got to make sure that we're, you know, tucked in the house of David, making sure that, you know, we're in good standings with Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shah. So I'm starting our first precept. It's going to be 2 Peter 1:10. Wherefore, the brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye should never fall. So it said, make sure your calling and election is sure. So the elect is the ones that's going to be saved out of all this destruction that's coming. You know, and it said do due diligence. That means to stay vigilant, you know, stay on your watch, examine yourself, you know, make sure you keep the lost man's best of abilities. Make sure you know, you're showing brotherly love, you know, make sure you're praying enough, fasting enough, just make sure you do everything you can do to make sure you're in part of the elect. Because you said make sure that your calling election is sure. So to do that, you got to make sure you're tucked in this truth, man. You can't be, you know, being lazy, being slothful, slacking off, going to go do things that's not of your how about your shot at this late time. Because we're almost at the finish line. So you can't be at the finish line, decide that you want to stumble, or I'm going to go over here and go off real quick, feed my flesh. That's going to make you, you know, once you get that little hole in your armor, that's all it takes for everything that's come all the way in. You just lose everything you got. Because right now, the Yahushua is shifting and shaking trees. You got a lot of affiliate brothers of great millstone that fell out right at a crucial time. So we got to make sure that ain't us, man. So like the scripture said, it said, make sure your calling election is sure and you should never fall. Just to examine yourself, make sure you're in this truth. You know, the Lord said, if you do that, you never fall. You make sure you stay on, you know, stay on your square.
Make sure you don't get swayed either. Like a lot of these people that fell out of the camps, they got swayed by another doctrine. So you got to make sure you're rooted and grounded also. You got to be rooted and stand and abiding in what you was taught from the elders.
I got a quick precept just to back y'all up. This is just the doctrine already quoted anyway. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and 5. And it says, examine yourself, whether ye be in the faith, prove your own self, know ye not your own self how that Yahweh Shah Mashiach is in you, except you be a reprobate. All right, and that's what the doctrine talk about is self-examination. That's how you know when you make, that's how you make your calling and election sure. Okay, because when he said prove your own self, it's a Greek word dokimazo, and it basically saying put yourself to the test. You know, see, you know, like when I mentioned earlier, put, you know, fast and pray. Okay, put yourself to the test, see how long you can fast. You know, see how long you can go without eating and so on and so forth. You know, afflict yourself. You know, prepare yourself, prepare your soul for temptation. All of those things got to come into play in these last days, man. And then right here, it says, know how Yahweh Shah Mashiach is in you, except you be a reprobate. Okay, so that reprobate, you don't want to have the reprobate mind. Okay, if you have the reprobate mind, then Yahweh Shah is not dealing with it, man. All right.
This is Colossians 2 and 6. It says, therefore, as ye receive from Mashiach Yahushua, the Lord, so walk in him, rooted, built up in him, and established in the faith, just as you were taught, abounding in thanksgiving. That's got to be rooted and grounded, abounding in the faith, man. You got to make your calling and election sure. You got to be stubborn in this truth, because there's a lot of things trying to take you out of it, man. We're too close to the end. We're on the anchor leg, man. Like the baton race. We at the last turn. You slip up and or you drop the baton, it's over with for you, man. Somebody gonna swoop up and get you, and then you end up letting your crown go.
As a matter of fact, you drop the baton in the track race, you automatically disqualified. So that right there, that was a good analogy right there. You know?
Hey, I got one.
We got it out.
And this is Luke 18:7-8. And shall not Yahweh avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with them? I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on earth? You know, this road that we've been traveling is long, and like Tay just said, we at the end, and Yahweh has been with us this whole time. So you don't really have no reason to give up, because we're diligent in this truth that when the day that Yahweh Shai comes, that he will see that we still had a faith that, you know, in the promise that he gave us.
When he comes, because basically your faith is like a candle, right? So when Yahweh shall come, he gonna see those lights that's gonna shine upon the elect. That's how he's gonna find it.
It's gonna be your ticket to get on them fathership.
Yeah. It goes right next to the precept part of the prayer. Says, make sure you build up and establish in the faith. So you can't let that flame go out.
This world is the scripture called it dark, because it's full of lies. So when you got that candle lit up, and you call us the light, y'all you know, these are synonymous with light. And so us being the truth, we're light workers. When that light is shining, you can't let nobody blow your candle out. You got a lot of people that wants to do that. You know, Hotep Committee. You got fallouts and fell out, want to bring, you know, some false doctrine, muddy up what you got. I noticed I didn't have to deal with that. And that's the whole point right now. And you got family members telling you, man, get out that coat. That's a hate group. Get back to Jesus Christ. You know, get back to loving people, because they got a problem with, you know, hating Esau. So they'll tell you, like, man, you going off, we're supposed to love everybody. And they'll try to, you know, they got the numbers. 2/3 got the numbers. Being it's true, you got to, like, go against the grain. You got to go against the crowd, the masses. You know, most people, what's their human instinct? Is to go with the crowd. Now we got to go against it. And, like, the majority of them, they go all gang up. You know, especially when that MOTB going out, you know, they're going to gang up like he ain't got no MOTB. You know, the microchip. They're going to say what they said during the 1-9. He holding us back, going back to normal. And you got to hold that line, man. We're going to go into heavy persecution. We're going to go into, you know, being blamed heavily. And you got to, you know, hold strong. And that's why this thing goes to edification. You got to be built up for that, because it's going to get tough. You know, you can turn your family against you, your children against you. Everything you love can be turned against you. You lose your possessions. So you still got to hold that line, because it's going to get real, real heavy, you know, the further we go in prophecy. Go ahead,
Hey, what you just described, you know, the 2/3, what they're going to do is they're going to try to apply peer pressure to get us to side with them. But what they don't understand is they ain't our peers. We're seeking to be 1/3. We ain't seeking to be 2/3. You know, they only can apply peer pressure on the 2/3 that's on the fence. But we've already made our election. Our choice.
And basically what I described was one of my favorite preachers. This is Ecclesiastes, aka Shabbat, 2:1. And it said, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, Yahweh, prepare thy soul for temptation. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna tempt you with here's your money. Don't let your children down. Right. You know, feed them. You're gonna let the children starve. You know, that's gonna be a big one. The family gonna be looking at you crazy because you ain't got a microchip. They gonna really come at you like that peer pressure. But like I said, we already done made our minds up, man. We done already bought the truth. We done already got the oil. So the job now is to hang on to it. Because we got it. Now their job is to take it away. You know, and they're gonna do everything they can in their power, you know, being in that spirit of Esau, which you come in the spirit of Satan, in order to persuade us to go back into the world. Because if Esau can convince every Jake to go back into the world, he wins. But as long as the whole elect is here, he loses. So that's the group that he's going after. And see, he's doing everything like what they call it, a control group. That 1-9 was to shrink everything up so you can see, okay, who's the whole elect, who's not. If you took some juice, I ain't got to worry about you. The ones that didn't take no juice, you might be one of those ones. Then you might, you know, they checking the algorithm on Google. You know, like, oh, you out here talking about some Yahweh Shah. But then they're going to try, you know, snatch us up, put pressure on, like, you know, get us to renounce, you know, our faith so that he can win, because he wants his house to continue forever. The reason his house is crumbling now is because the truth is out. And we're out here pushing that vibration, Yahweh Shah, and it's making everything crumble down. So that's why he's going to ban the Bible. He's going to take away what we use in the stand on. You know, the word basically trying to take your house out from us, take the Bible away. But we're eating on it so much
That's why the scripture say, the kingdom of heaven is within you. Because we don't ate on this word so much, now it's in us. You take the Bible away, and guess what? I still got precepts in my heart. I still got the faith. I still got it. So at that point, he's gonna try to say, I gotta take you out.
And that's the spirit right there. That's just like Denzel Washington in the book of Eli.
Just like that.
Yeah, because exactly, because he's gonna remember. That's why he was able to rewrite the script. You know, at the end of the movie.
He quoted it. He read it so much it was in him. So he just sat down like, let me tell you.
Right.
No, remember, he read it day and night.
Right.
So it was in him after that. You know, so it's gonna be the same thing, man. The devil gonna come down like, oh, well, how they doing it? Oh, it's the Bible. Let's come with the satanic, which they already doing with the Olympics, till they leave with that satanic energy. They're gonna use the alphabet agenda, use them to ban the Bible, because you know it hurts them. They be taking them cuts. They you know, they all about do as thy feel. And I'm gonna put this out right here. Cause like why we got the truth don't mean stop. Just cause you got a little bit don't mean like, oh, I got enough, I'll put the book down. No, keep getting it until you know finish the race. And this is Proverbs 1:5. It says a wise man will hear and will increase learning. And a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel. So that's why we hang on cleave unto the apostle elders, the great millstone. That's the wise counsel. You know, been tried and true. I believe that to be so. And it says the wise man will increase in learning. So, like, keep on eating this word up. Keep on eating it. Keep on reading it to where, you know, you can just recite precepts. Like, never stop. While it's open, keep doing it. You know, constantly stay on yourself. Constantly pray. You know, fast if you can. You know, to stay in the truth. Keep doing lessons. Don't stop. Like, I done did enough. Okay, I done did about 800 lessons. That's enough. I done did the work completed. And then start being this slothful. No, man, keep going. You know what I mean? If anything, increase your training. You know, it's only going to help. So like the scripture say, man, said a wise man will hear and increase his learning. So we can never get enough, man. You got to eat every day. Get your daily bread, you know, daily. And it's talking about this word, get it daily, man. So don't stop, increase. You know, research more, look into the words. You know, keep always trying to build yourself up. Like, never stop. That way, when all hell break loose, you're strong in the truth. You fat with this word. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel like a super rascal. You know, Esau trying to move you out the way. Like, man, this big fella, I can't do nothing with him.
Yeah, I got one.
Go ahead,
This is 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. And when you know, step away from this truth, you like that lamb that's straggling behind the herd.
Yeah.
You just send yourself out for failure, because it's lions out there in the high grass, and they're just waiting for somebody to get left behind. Either an old one, you know, an old bottle, or someone that's just young in the truth. You lag behind, your ass is out of here.
That's go to vocab alone. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, that's what he's looking for.
Yeah, he go to all little young dudes. It be people that's like affiliate. They prey on the young dude. That's that roaring lion seeking he can devour. You know, you got dudes. They got camps in their city, but don't never go deal with the main camp. And that's because they want to take advantage of somebody, man. So that's that roaring lion, especially Esau. Esau love to get somebody that's old, an old bottle, or a youngin, so he can go ahead and try to have his way with him. And we see that with vocab Malone, because all these years this dude still harassing camps. He done it so much to where the apostles done put the decree out, call the police, or leave dude alone. Don't even say nothing to him no more, because really his whole ministry is built off of dealing with us. He don't go do his own thing. He just go and harass Hebrew Israelite camps. That's his whole ministry built on. He's an agent. That's his job. And if we don't give him no energy, he's gonna wither up. He's gonna die. He ain't got nothing to eat. But you combat with him like what's that debate? That's what he want. He know he wrong. He don't care. He just want to eat and get something to go back and show his followers on his YouTube page. But if you don't debate with him, like I say, just be silent. Don't say nothing to him, straight ignore him. Hey, his stuff gonna wither up. But this whole council is built on that. I say a lot of people that's outside of the truth. That's what it's built on. It's built on that contention and strife. So if you don't, say nothing to them, they're gonna wither up. They ain't really trying to do work. They ain't trying to spread the gospel. How about y'all?
I mean, it's obvious too, because you really think about it, like all of this stuff going on, like the Apostle Elders, DMX, and like my brother, we always reporting on this thing. We tell you like, hey, look, this is what happened. Like what the Sonya Mason saying we reporting on that thing. But you look at Vocab, all of his videos and report is against the Hebrew Israelites. And in his video, he say black Hebrew Israelites. You know,
And if you don't give them no content, people will disagree.
Exactly. That's why I see now. That's why we know we dealing with wise counsel. Apostle Elders now figured out, like, you know what? Don't even say nothing to do, man. Act like he ain't even there.
Remember that leader Mike came up to the camp with the rock and the stick?
Yeah.
And he was like going back and forth. But when I said, hey man, you get no camera time, man.
Yeah.
Then he got back over
Nah.
and laying down. If you give them no time to shine, then they don't got nothing to do but to leave.
He got his demons came out when he said that. He really got enraged because he was on the camera. And remember, he called like he was the police. So he thought he was the star. He's right. That's exactly why he got mad.
So if you give them no content, like, well, don't let them talk. You don't turn the camera from you. You don't deserve it. And then shit, ain't nothing they can do but to leave because that's all they built on is potential strife.
That's what he puts the camera on. Like, I can't get no camera time. Then y'all ain't getting no camera time. Yeah, it's that devil, man. And he was a straight devil. I like when he came out and revealed that. Remember, he got mad and said, that's why we ravaged your ancestors. You know, that's why we had y'all enslaved. We like, we just said that. Thank you. So if anybody don't believe us, Esau just told it to the camera what they did. He said it in pride, too. So he revealed himself. You know, I love that, man. I was like, yeah, we just said that. Thank you for saying it. You know, they think we just some angry niggas.
real quick, I wanted to elaborate on that even further. Doing that actually help protect the sheep. And we basically have to show an example of you know how to be on their face as well too, and how to deal with the devil. You know, and so real quick that the Oculus broke down this right here, 1 Timothy chapter 4:12, and it says, "Let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers in word and in conversation and in charity and in spirit and in faith and in purity."
How you be an example, man? Doing everything the Lord tell you to do. Being rooted and grounded, being steadfast, being diligent. The Lord said, what did he say? Soft answer turneth away wrath. Things like this. You gotta think on your feet. You gotta have his wisdom.
And that's another precept where it says, answer thou not a fool, unless y'all, and Luke paraphrasing with that, because the ministry is not going to be able to tell which one is a fool and who's not. So when you argue with a fool, it's going to be hard for the people to be like, which one is not the fool. Yeah, God, yep. So all of those things are an example on how to be in the faith.
I got one right here. This is a Proverbs. Proverbs 1:7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Verse 8, my son, hear the instruction of thy father and forsake not the law of thy mother. So this word here is our instruction. This word here is wisdom and instruction. You know, it's telling us how to live. This is a way of life. This is our culture. This is our heritage. This is how we're supposed to move. You know, Lord laid out how we're supposed to move, man. He even said, agree with your adversary quickly while you're in the way of them. You know, you see that if Jake was to follow that example, a lot of them would prolong their life. But Jake is so worldly. You know, you just brought her earlier, Sonya Moss. Yeah. If she had this truth and she acted and knew that was Edomites and acted accordingly, she would, you know, she'd still be here. But she acted like, you know, your everyday Eve. And she let Esau set her up. They did her like boxing. They set her up, turn the lava. Like, man, go turn that boiling water off. And then she go to it. Oh, you trying to throw it on me? You know, then she said that stupidness. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And the Lord like, man, I'm just going to do away with you. My prophet's been out here spitting the truth. My name is out here, and you still want to be black, and you still want to call on this false name. So you know what? Done away with you. And you shouldn't let these devils in your house. You know, if she's following the scripture, she probably still have a husband. You should know to be submissive, humble down. Because Eve don't know. That's what a lot of Eve's got to do to have a man. It's like putting up with your attitude and being prideful. You know, so that's them throwing away the wisdom and the knowledge and taking on Esau stuff with foolishness. Esau is dumb. All Esau ways lead to death. All of them. You better not follow no ways of Esau.
Real quick, that's just quote. When Lucy paraphrasing quote in what the Sirach 12:10, because that's what he did. But if she had the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, she would know what Sirach 12:10 said, never trust thy enemy. So the fact that she trusted them, let them in her house, and let you know that you went against the words of Yahweh like that.
You know these precepts, and you know these scriptures, and you know, and you studied a little bit. You should keep it and grow on it. See, she probably ain't never heard none of this. Ended up getting judged. So, so this got it. I'm gonna say, so if you got this truth, hey, build it up. Don't let it fall down. Don't let it stay stagnant. Because something like it's just this game is the Lord can take your spirit and give it to somebody else, and you just stuck here. And somebody else is gonna shoot up a bug, and then you just shit out of luck because you chose to stay stagnant.
Make a point. I want to make a point out what you got it. Okay, yeah. And I like what I said, stand stagnant. You know what I see a lot of women who get this, that's what they do, they stay stagnant. Even like Notion Hebrew Israelite, maybe 1 or 2 precepts, then that's it. She don't build on it no more. She ain't watching no more lessons. She's not really in the truth. It's like Apostle Ramla said, if you're not growing in the truth, you're not in the truth. So like, women, yeah, they'll get it. Oh, I'm a Hebrew Israelite, okay. Yahweh, okay, Yahweh, okay, that's it. And they just leave it there. They don't never build up. They don't continue in it. They part of watch.
Okay, now let me go get me a 3-piece wig in.
Yeah. Or they'll do the hot holy day, you know, do that, but then throughout the whole week of that, they don't watch no lessons. They don't really be studying because they don't know nothing. You look up, they know that Hebrew Israelite, what was that, 4 years ago? You come back and they still on that same level. What that precept say again? Like, nah, you should know more than that by now. You should have built up.
Or went backwards. You done went to some bug out and like instead of the one you learned from, it's more restrictions than the one you learned from.
God, I see that a lot too. Well, they're more comfortable, so I'm going back to saying Jesus. I'm in IUIC, even though I got shown Great Millstone, which is the truth. But then I went to IUIC because, like you said, I get more freedom, and Jesus just sounds better. And you're going to get messed up over there because they giving them straight filth over there. You know, straight filth. And that's them backsliding. So you didn't grow up in the truth. You backslid in the truth. Now you're going back to Jesus. That's why a lot of them go to IUIC. Because it's just like the Christian church. You know, it's familiar. And with that, that's a backslide. All they doing is they taking armor off. I look up and they just like losing less and less of what they had. They just slowly but surely going back to plant Christianity. He's losing all kind of precepts. He's changing the doctrine. And they're like, since I got here in the truth and I look at it now, man, that dude done changed. They dang near plantation Christianity. They don't really go to the highway and hedges no more. They doctrine done changed so much to where you like, and that's like go back to what you read it, that roaring lion, Nate's a part of that, you know, and that's all he doing. He set Jacob to get messed up. Go ahead,
Hey, this is to back up what y'all just said. And this is Psalms 119-28. My soul melteth for heaviness. Strengthen thou me according unto thy word. And that's basically what y'all saying. You know, if you don't stay on this word, like Bayam was gonna make an analogy about working out. You know, like you can work out, get big and everything, but if you don't keep that same energy, then your ass is just gonna shrivel back up to your base state. You're not gonna be able to stay strong like that. The same thing with this word.
Like on Schwarzenegger, like I said earlier, you don't get. That's what that's why what they say when they say you don't use your muscles, you lose.
Yeah.
That's what I was getting at.
Yeah. I heard you when you said that, but it was right on point.
But if you don't keep working out, man, you're gonna get weak. And if you got all big, then you're gonna get all flabby. You know, and they look all crazy, like Ronnie Coleman and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Man, they look horrible now. They quit working out. Because Lou Ferrigno, I think he just a little bit younger than Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's still big and buff. He still works out. He's a credible hope. Arnold Schwarzenegger, he became a governor? Yeah. And then got cute. So he don't work out no more. You know, he's like, I'm gonna get my role anyway. You know, I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now you look at him, they showed him, man, he look all horrible. Now y'all skinny and flabby.
Yeah.
You got that Ric Flair type of build.
Once you build up that muscle, you don't keep that energy up, and that muscle turn to fat. That fat that comes from that is way worse than the fat you just get from eating.
And it's bad on your heart as well, too.
Yeah, because it's more dense than the fat that, you know, you eat a lot. That's going to be that jelly fat. That shit you can run off right quick.
He's still working out. Still big, still look young. You tell he'll work out, dude. He never stopped working out. One of them quit working out, and he looked straight horrible, man. And that's how it's going to be in this truth, man. A lot of you see people going to stop. Oh, I got enough. I'm going to quit doing this and this, that. That's when you're going to fall. But
hey, I got a point. The difference between them two, see, Arnold, the reason why he fell off the way he did, he was in doing. He had a whole bunch of posse was getting to. He was trying to be the governor and acting and all this. You know, Lou Ferrigno, he kept his eye single. You know, that's all he knew. But Schwarzenegger, he was doing too much. You know, it was. Yeah, he was following all them false doctrines. Basically, that's what happens to you.
The doctrine, pretty much.
Yeah.
I gotta act. That governor, that really messed them up getting the politics. Like, that's all about scheming for money. Luke Rigno, he ain't getting roles like that no more. Remember, he had his run being Incredible Hulk in the younger days. Now he do cameos. So you can tell his whole thing is work out every day. He never stopped that routine. He work out. You can tell he's still on the pump irons. Probably got a gym. Like you said, he kept his eye single.
Yeah.
Arnold got into other stuff. Once you get into politics, man, that's total corruption.
Like Esau in your life. Yeah, I got a quick one. This is this is James 1:12. It says, "Blessed is the man who remaineth steadfast under trial. For when he has stood the test, he will receive the crown of life, which Yahweh has promised to those who love him."
Ooh, I like that. They said remain steadfast. We just talking about that. They broke it down right there. Remain steadfast. You got to stay on point. You know, you can't get distracted by women. Can't get distracted. I'm gonna get my business up. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things in the world that throw you off your pivot and try to pull you to something else, man. The lure of making more money. Somebody might come, I got a business proposition, man. I'm about to open up this business. And it might be a business where it take a lot of your time. Now you ain't showing up for camp no more. You ain't doing lessons like that no more, but you're getting this money. Or you might meet this chick, you know, she got that good fire box. And she look good. I don't like you going out the highway and everything you doing, everything. In order for you to keep her, you gotta basically give her all your attention. Yeah, you talking about all the trap right there, man. Yeah, women. That's a big trap, man. I don't like you going out there no more. And I don't. Why you gotta do another lesson? How about you come in this room get some of this box? You know, you gotta go out there again. Why you around all them dudes? Is you homo? Right. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be around me. You know, if you a weak man. You gonna play into that? You're like, nah, baby, it's all for you, baby. That you know, the happy life, happy wife spirit.
I got one. This is go back to what you just said. This is Luke 16:13. No servant can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold on to one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon. Although the last part of it is about money, but it basically goes back to what y'all was saying. You can't have two things that you know, you can't have two kings in one crown. Our king is this word. And when you go out in the world and you find another, like you were saying, a woman, to try to put her up there, it ain't gonna work. You got to serve one or the other.
Ultimatum. You're gonna choose me, they're gonna go out there with them dudes. You know, man, you got to make that choice, man. And it should be an easy choice. That woman gonna get slaughtered with her. She's gonna give you up.
Look at the woman's track record from all the way to history, all the way back to Eve. What the scripture says, many have ran out of their wits for women.
He went out when Yahushua went out on that 40 days and the devil tempted him. That's basically the situation that a lot of Jays get into when you get faced with that. You don't stay strong in the faith like Yahushua did. You start listening to what the devil, because he's showing you all of this stuff that's shiny. You were fucking around and make the wrong decision. You only got to do it like once.
Got to be bad.
Yeah.
Get this woman over here. They do it in music industry all the time. They lead in with a bag of money and this woman over here. Like, that's what Cassie was for the Dictor. You know, you sign this record deal, you get a piece of Cassie, you get this bag, which is a 52 fake after that bag is Diddy's bag.
Got a hole in
none of that money. He just showed you that money. Because all them dudes like around there gave a butt up and then Diddy took off a royalty. And my publisher, I'm like, you damn fool. This dude been doing this for 20, 30 years. That's all Diddy did. That's how he come in the spirit of Satan, man. Diddy is like he almost like Esau showed him that. You show him the money, show him the women, let him sign on the dotted line, then hey man,
just promise him the world.
Yeah, put something in the Ciroc. Hey, get that butt, and it's over with. I got it sold now, you know. And a lot of Jakes fell for that, all the way to the point. So I think they just now shutting Diddy down. I'm like, this dude made a whole career of 52 faking out people.
Yeah, they got Pac and they got Biggie.
Yeah, I'm looking like, oh look, he didn't pay Biggie, pay Mary J. Blige. They had talking out this world. What makes you think he gonna pay you?
No shit.
So Jake is real simple, man. You just show Jake something shiny. They probably show Jake a chain.
Gold chain, little bad boy chain. Son, you get this. You know, then he signed. You look up, then he like, well, you know, I got to lean on it, and you know, and
It's fake.
It's fake. Oh,
yeah, you gotta go party with me. You ain't went to no party yet. You know, the bad boy can't go to party. They go to the party and
He did that with Fabulous at his birthday party. I forgot he was on Dream Champs and was first starting out. He told Fabulous, man, you got to come party with me. Fabulous was looking at you like you lost your mind.
Yeah, I know go in that party.
Yeah.
Hollering, blood sheets in the bed. They done took that. You know, that's how Esau get down, man. You like the scripture said, you can't serve two masters. If you're gonna serve money, you're gonna serve Yahweh Bashim Shah. And you gotta choose Yahweh Bashim Shah. That money, man, Esau about to hit him with the money, about to go up in smoke. Little paper, like Jake holding the money to his ear, that's about to be over with. Now it's gonna go digital. And now you gotta do something else to get it.
Like that, what you put on
put that chip in you. That's them popping.
You put in the group chat, man. That shit dropped $1 trillion with the
Oh yeah, the stock market.
Yeah,
they been bragging on that. What 3 weeks ago? He saw the stock market going strong. Now the stock market going bad.
Your gold and silver just came.
Yeah.
So now I wonder how they gonna be at work tomorrow. You know, they that's what they was bragging about. But I tell them something. They be like, "Oh, stock market's still going good. Now that's gone." They watch my back, man.
Hey, but that $1 trillion, that ain't out of the elite. They still got that money. That $1 trillion is everybody's 401k that they done lost. Yeah, it's middle class money that disappeared.
You know, Esau lose his money. He can,
I was saying, Esau don't care what happens as long as the stocks are up. He don't care what happens as long as as long as it's green.
Yeah.
So when it's red, that's a good sign for us. But I got a precept here. Ecclesiasticus chapter 27, verse 3. Unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of the Lord, his house shall soon be overthrown.
Like that.
So if you don't have fear of the Lord, you're right for the pickings, basically, man.
That's why, and that's another thing that there's a precept where it said, "Fear not them which kill the body, but fear him which is able to kill the body and the soul." So when the Octave mentioned that, he said, if you don't have fear of the Lord, you basically fear Esau. But if you don't have fear of Yahweh Shai, then that basically means that you're going to disregard the words that are written in the scripture. You know, and that's another quick precept with the Octave going into all the traps that are done right here in America, aka Babylon the Great. And we have a lot of examples of those traps in the scripture. So this is Romans chapter 15 and verse 4. And it said, "For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope." And you read the same verse in the NLT, and it says, "Such things were written in the scriptures long ago to teach us. The scriptures give us hope and encouragement as we wait patiently for Yahweh's promise to be fulfilled." All right, and so all of these things that are happening around us, it's pretty much a tempt you. So when I mentioned that when Yahweh went on a 40-day fast and the devil came to tempt him, he said, if you bow down and you worship me, I will give you all of these kingdoms. And what Yahweh said, he gave me a perfect example. He said, "Get thee behind me, Satan," because he said, Luke paraphrasing, he said, it's not for a man to live on bread alone, but by the word of Yahweh Shah. That's what he told Satan. But you got a lot of those 2/3 Jakes, which are pretty much a celebrity. They fell down and they worship Satan. And now you're seeing that they deteriorate before your eyes. You're seeing their downfall. You know, even when you see a celebrity, they every time a celebrity die, they always vote. All right, their family never have anything. So your best bet is to get into the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and basically trust in Yahweh Shah. Okay, because even if you were to die in the truth, he's gonna protect you up in the future where he basically bring you back. Because the Lord said he killed it and he make alive, so he can bring you back and you be having a great reward. Okay, and you know, think about Job, how he lost everything and he got it back. Okay, all of those things he lost, he got it back. So this is why, you know, making sure your calling and election sure is perfectly is important. All right. You got it. Hey, this Jeremiah Kapar, Shalom, for the good one. This Proverbs 8:32. "Now therefore hearken unto me, O ye children, for blessed are they that keep my way." Verse 33. "Hear instruction and be wise and refuse it not.
Verse 34. Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gate. He that said, watch daily, waiting on the post of my door. Verse 35. For whoso findeth me findeth life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord. Verse 36. But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All that they hate me love death. So that right there wrap up everything I was saying right there. If you hate Yahweh Shai, hate this instruction which comes from the Bible, our word, then you love death. Because the opposite of that is Esau Edom. Everything he promotes is death, man. Straight up. But Esau promotes happy life, happy wife, doing drugs, please your flesh, do as thy will. Esau breaks every commandment in the Bible. Everything Yahweh said do, Esau does the opposite because he's the adversary. He's Satan, But the Lord said, I like when it said, watching daily at my gates. If you're watching daily at the gates, waiting for Yahweh, you're going to be doing things to make Yahweh, happy, to please him. So that's always like stay on your game, man. Stay pleasing the Lord. Stay praying. Stay keeping the laws and commandments. Because it said, what did it say in there? It said, hear instruction to be wise and refuse it not. What's the instruction come from? The Bible, these scriptures. That's why it's preserved. So that the whole flesh could go into it and know how to please our power. Because our powers let us know what he like and what he don't like. He put it all in the scriptures. So we ought to get in that to be rock with him. That means to be in line with the Lord and do what he like. We can't be doing alphabet agenda and say we're serving the Lord. That don't go together. And that's what Esau is trying to make right. They got all these alphabet agenda churches set up. Pastor got a rainbow little thing in his collar, like a little. But even got Jake on there too in the mega church. Jake done went to the alphabet agenda talking about still serving the Lord. No, you don't. You're going against Leviticus. No, you not. Man, that's you listening to that serpent. Listen to Esau. And you up there trying to preach the word with booty on your breath. That don't work, man. You got doodle stains on the front of his drawers and in front of the pool pit, scoping out the little boys. That's what I'm looking like. Dang, Jake done stooped that low? Because you go 30 years back, Jake messed with everybody's wives in the congregation. Now Jake want to mess with everybody's little boys in the congregation. So, we at the end. When that's happening, Jake in the Cadillac, Jake looking for dudes. I'm like, God dang. So, and they trying to put that like it's okay. And they're going to use that to get rid of the Bible. Because that's the majority. They're going to use that, all that, the weight of the media. And they're going to say, you know what, the Bible is hate speech. It's wrong. What was that? Putin pulled out that all the Israelites are brown skins. That right there is a big blow to Esau's agenda. He's like, oh no, they brown. You can't serve no brown God. No, I can't do that. So you know what? The Bible is bad. It does promote violence. It does promote hate. Let's ban it now. Like, dang, hold up, devil. You used this for like 200 years. It was good then. Now the truth come out. Now you want to ban it? And see, Jake ain't your average third. Jake ain't smart enough to see that. Like, hold up. Something ain't right. Now we gonna Jake 2/3 gonna be yeah, man. I wanna mess with little Ray White. I wanna do my drugs. Yeah, let's ban it, man. I'm with that, man. Like white man always gonna move. That's 2/3 mindset. So, and they're the majority. What they say, majority rule. So they're gonna use that, and then our faith gonna be tested. Then everything the word done said, like when it get real to persecution, all that's gonna go into play. And at that point, you gotta be built up strong where you can tell the Father, I don't give a damn what you do. My house, we're gonna serve the Lord. Tell that to Esau, tell that 2/3 Jake, and tell that to the little troops that come to look guns, talking about I heard there's some Bibles in your house. Now we coming in to confiscate that. Like these Bibles gonna be like having like 20 birds in your house, man. They're gonna want to kick your door in, not for drugs, just because they heard you got a Bible in there. It's gonna get that bad, y'all strong.
I like that precept because you said watching daily at the gates. That just reminds me of that precept of when you said our shot gonna come like a thief in the night. If you're watching daily at the gate, hey, he ain't gonna come like a thief in the night too. You already gonna be waiting on him. That's a precept right there. That reminded me of that.
It's like a bus stop.
Yeah.
Wait at the bus stop. Good. The bus stop, you being diligent, you looking. Like this bus coming this time. If you ain't got your headphones on over here playing, talking about, you ain't gonna miss that bus you're looking for. You gonna see the bus coming. Hey, y'all, the bus coming. 2/3 still over there in his iPads. He over here trying to get some drugs. You getting on the bus, they turn around talking about, hey, wait. Like, I told you the bus is coming, I seen it coming. You didn't want to hear me. You all shut up, nigga. The bus don't come at that time. that goes to that preacher what I read earlier when it says, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. So if you want to, get on the bus, you're going to, because the bus come in 8 o'clock, and you want to get on the bus to make it in time, you're going to try to come an hour early or 30 minutes early. Then you're going to sit there and you're going to wait, But 2:30 day, they're going to try to reach the bus at 8 o'clock when it's already left. And that's exactly how the 2/3 operate.
I got a point, man. And Tate said this like a year ago about this bus scenario. It may be a day that the bus, like you were saying, supposed to be at 8 o'clock, but just something happened and now the bus is late. And the thing that's going to keep people at that bus stop is faith. Because you believe the fact that the bus schedule is correct, which our bus schedule is this word, and you believe that to the point to where even though the bus is late 30 minutes, you still gonna stay there on that bus stop until it get there, because you have the faith that it's gonna be on. It may be late today, but eventually it's gonna get here.
Like I said, watching too, like looking for it.
Yeah, you're gonna be.
You ain't sitting there in your phone. You might, your headphones.
We put Candy Crush and shit.
And because you came on time too, you also know that I came before 8 o'clock. I know the bus ain't came yet. That's another guy.
Noah and Terry.
Yeah,
Noah and Terry wait for it. It might not come at that time, like I said, or he come like a thief in the night. So it's like he come at any time. You just gotta know what's coming. So you gotta watch for it.
And a good thief comes quick. He's in and out. So you gotta watch, because if you blink, you're gonna miss it.
He said he's gonna take down America
in an hour.
Very quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they ain't paying attention on that square. They're gonna get all took up, all chipped up. Yeah. Look at us, we on the chair, they ain't getting on the chair, they wonder why they ain't getting on the chair. They're beeping from this devil's biometric system beeping and stuff.
Hey, like it's many different doctrines in this scenario. It's gonna be many different buses. That's why we gotta stay conscious, like you're saying, watching at the gate. Because he was saying you could be on the phone playing games and you ain't really paying attention, and the bus that you actually was looking for could have came and left. Next thing you know, when you look up, you see the bus that's leaving was the one that you was actually waiting for.
Yeah, you get on bus number 3, but you're really trying to get on bus number 7.
Yeah. Next thing you know, you're going the wrong way.
Got another precept that goes to that point that Job earlier. Look how Job did. This is James 5:11. This is in the ESV. It says, "Behold, we consider those blessed who remain steadfast. You have heard of the steadfastness of Job, and you have seen the purpose of the Lord, who the purpose of the Lord, who the Lord had. The Lord is compassionate and merciful, and the Lord was compassionate and merciful to Job, man. And we see, and it was because he was steadfast. He went through all them trials and tribulations, and he still didn't curse the Lord and die. Like he didn't curse the Lord and die, just like his wife told him to, or like his homeboys told him to, or like his children. And what happened? The Lord killed all of them off and blessed him with more wives and more children, and that he could see and seeing the rest of his generations out, man. So you gotta use that as an example. You gotta be steadfast just like him. When you're going through that persecution and all hell is coming up on you, you're supposed to count that as, you're supposed to take that cheerfully as the 3%. That just lets you know you're doing something right inside of the Lord. He just tests you. If you was just getting everything all easy and willy-nilly, then he's like, there's something wrong. He's like, that's Esau must be helping me out or something. If I'm just getting stuff easy, willy-nilly, and I ain't facing no trials on it, you should be looking at yourself like, man, I ain't had no test in a minute, man. Yeah, I'm doing something wrong.
But I got a preset back straight up on that one. This Psalms 44. Blessed the man that makes the Lord his trust, and respected not the proud, nor says turn aside to lies. That's they're gonna try to come with lies, like if you curse the Lord, or if you take this microchip, then we be good. Esau said that we'll have clean water, food, and we'll be protected. You're gonna have women trying to persuade men of the truth. Man, let's just go with Esau said. They shooting out here. I think the camp is a good thing. Let's go with that. That's gonna be a lie, man. It's gonna be Esau. It said, "Blessed is the man that makes the Lord his trust." So we trust the Lord. We're not trusting Esau. That's gonna be a big thing for Eve.
What was that script again?
Psalms 40:4. And respected not the proud. See, Eve respects the proud. Who was that? Esau, Edom. Because Esau got tangible things.
Money got the power.
Exactly. And then Yahweh got the intangible. That's why we got faith. We can't see it right now. We just know what's coming. And see, Eve, man, she ain't built up like that. She gonna be like, man, come on, let's get that microchip. Let's go to the camp, get the children. We'll be good. They said we'll get food because Esau gonna make it seem good. Like I got protection. You're gonna get food and water. He's gonna make the camp like a resort. Look, 15-minute city, he's gonna like a resort. You know, he can make it look everybody smiling. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get a little chip in there. Hey, now system, scan your hand, and you get everything you need. You know, everybody gonna be smiling, and Eve, she ain't got that faith like that. She gonna be, hey, let's get the microchip, man. Maybe she gonna go with that IUSPK spirit. The Lord said, I heard Kim say, you can get that microchip. The Lord wants you to eat. He's gonna try to use little scriptures, mess you up.
This is 2 Timothy 2:12, and this is in the ESV too. It says, if we endure, we will also reign with him. If we deny him, he will also deny us. And that goes back to what the brother Tayyach always said. Like, there's gonna be somebody who try to tempt you and tell you, let's get this chip, man. You're gonna eat like that. But the scripture said, if we endure, and you gotta endure that temptation. Yeah, we might be starving for a second, but I think that's like how the angels protected people, and how like the Lord was blessing and doing miracles. How he brought birds to feed people. So hey man, you got nothing to worry about. You got to endure and just hope and wait for the miracles, because the Lord said He was going to do many miracles and greater miracles this time. You got that?
Real quick, I got this gonna break it all down in a nutshell. This is Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 19. And it says, I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessings and curses. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live. Verse 20. That thou mayest love the Lord thy power, and that thou mayest obey his voice, and that thou mayest cleave unto him, for he is thy life, and the length of thy days, that thou mayest dwell in the land which the Lord Yahweh swear unto thy father, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, to give them. Right? And so right there, it's telling you, so what's set before you? He said the life and the death and the blessing and the curse. All right. So as the scripture says, the wages of sin is death. So if you choose to live a life of sin, that's what it's gonna lead to. But if you choose to obey the voice of Yahweh Yahushua, then the length of thy days will be great. All right. You will have the blessing of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay. And that's pretty much the point that we're making right there. All right. Because if you refuse Yahweh Yahushua, refuse to trust him, then you're going down the wrong path, man. Just like the Aki said, when you getting stuff easy and you ain't getting no temptation in between, you know that you're going on the wrong path. That's going into self-examination, all right? You get that instant gratification, everything that comes to you with ease. You ain't got no trials and tribulation before you get it, then that's a problem right there, okay?
I want to bring something out to go into one of them snares and traps, because a lot of these brothers' biggest temptation is going to be the woman they dealing with. That's going to be one of the biggest temptations when that mark of the beast, that microchip come out. A lot of women, because a lot of our women fake they in the truth, because that they just do say, "Oh, I'm a Hebrew Israelite too." Throw on a little dress, a little head wrap to keep us, But they really don't be any 100. They just do that to appease us. And it's Ecclesiastes 7:26. And I found more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleaseth Yahweh shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. So a lot of us men in truth have to leave our wives behind. When that temptation hits, when that mark of the beast, shows right now, you got a lot of people that be faking it. But when that mark of the beast show up, that microchip, and you got to make that move, a lot of our women gonna show that they're not really in this truth. Like a lot of us already know, because they're stagnant. And what they're going to do is they're going to plead with us to go and take that microchip. The Lord said right there that he said he probably more bitter than death, the woman, because she's going to be real persuasive. She's going to be like, man, just take it, man, to keep our family intact. The Lord, she's going to use scriptures. The Lord says, love your wife. They love using that one. They're going to use, keep your family a unit. We need to stay together. They're going to use a whole lot of stuff to try to get men to take that MOTB. If you ain't built up in the truth, that woman, she gonna persuade you not to, like you said earlier. Job, his wife told him to curse the Lord, and die. You look at Samson and Delilah. He should have cut that hoe off. He succumbed to her and set his head in her lap, and she cut his hair off. He went ahead. She kept. I think she harassed him. She kept harassing for the secret, and he gave it to her. And look what she did. You know, that's why Apostle Paul said, "Hey, I'd rather y'all not be with no women. But if you burn it, go ahead and wife, because Yahushua didn't deal with women. He already knew from dealing with King Solomon. King Solomon went off because of women. They persuaded one of the wisest men on the face of the planet, was with Yahushua in that flesh, to go off. The woman is going to be like a lot of men's biggest temptation. And Esau knows it. That's why he go for Eve first. Give her the microchip. Give her, whatever deceit he going to throw out there. He gives to the woman first to persuade the man to go. And we can't be like Adam, man. We got to tell our women, like, the hell with you, woman, because we might go off in the woods. How many Eves can do that? I might get a mosquito bite, this bugs. I'm going to go get the microchip. You should go get the microchip.
Let me make a point right quick, man. Hey, the see what you talking about live in action is with Kamala. They using Kamala to make Jakes just make a bad decision. You know?
Yeah, you already see it. What was the rapper? Was that Quavo?
Yeah.
With him, you already seen it with him.
Taking the man, got him twerking. And that right there, which I've seen a little bit, a lot of Eves turned off by that, but a lot of them going to go for it. Because that was straight ratchetness to the fullest. She didn't talk about no policies, what she going to do for you. She just gave you a whole ratchet show to plead to Eve. And Eve, I'm from the Harris. Like, she done blew up the ranks, throwing up a ratchet show. But that MOTB going to be way worse than that. MOTB, because it's going to be your livelihood on the line. And Eve lives a life of comfort. A lot of our women are in comfort. They eat a lot.
No chance of salvation, man. That's what it is. That's what's on the line when you take that. That's no chance of salvation.
Eve eat like 7 times a day. They say we got the fattest women in America. There's our women. I'm just being 100. Eve got to eat. She eats snack brunches. You think she gonna miss a meal? You tell her going on a fast. Eve gonna no, I can't do that. Then she gotta buy her weed, her nails. Eve gonna go in on that, and she gonna persuade you to take it.
This is 1 Corinthians 7 and 29. Just going to the precept you just brought out. It says, but this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both those that have wives be as them that have not.
Woo! I love that precept. You said it, so at that time, if your woman ain't trying to go, what you talking about doing? Like, go here. It's bad they're gonna go to the woods. Hey, you said, act like you ain't not. Like, shit, you ain't my wife no more. Especially, you don't win and tagged up the microchip. Took you to the microchip. That point, you got to cut her off. I don't even hear what you got to say no more. You go over that side with Esau. I'm going over here. Because in a minute, her next one's going to call the police or whatever troops they got going.
That's no location.
Yeah, you're going to give it up like, he over here. He still with that black Hebrew Israelite shit. He still talking that. Yeah, he over here. And, they going to come and try to jack you up. Or like I say, you might be in the house getting your stuff together. Police show up. And she over there looking like, yeah, I called them. We need to go to the camp. You for your own good. Yeah. Come like that. You like help her. You got to fight your way out. So you might jump out the window. She already called the law.
Everything behind at that point.
Yeah, you're gonna look at it straight. Yeah, I got the chip 2 days ago. I didn't tell you because I know how you would feel. But you're not thinking correctly. She's gonna tell you, I done heard a lot of Eves tell me, you trying to tell me this about a mask. Talking about what you say? Faith is dead without works. Right. What the hell they got to do with putting a mask on? They gonna say that the microchip.
No shit.
Faith is dead without works. You gotta get this to eat. The Lord said to eat.
I got one. Hey, this is 2 Thessalonians 2:16-17. Now our Lord Yahushua himself and God, even our Father, which have loved us and have given us everlasting consolation and good hope through grace, comfort our hearts and establish you in every good word and work. And essentially, what's going to happen to Eve in that situation with Jugay? She doesn't find no comfort in this because she haven't actually put any effort into actually learning this. And she's going to turn to them false comforts that Esau is going to be offering her quick.
That's perfect. That's exactly what they're going to do, man. So a big temptation for brothers too. I say take period because 2/3 already listen to women. I know a lot of 2/3 that went got the juice. His mama said get the juice. I'm like, bro, we almost 40. He still listen to your mama. I'm like, come on, man. Then he started regretting. I'm like, bro, you gotta grow up at some time, man. It's gonna be their mama, Hey, one Jake say his mama cried to him, so he went and got the juice. He said the women gonna be a big factor, man.
That's why the scripture is so important, because when he says gird up your loins like a man, that's another scripture you gotta apply in that situation. And then another thing what y'all mentioned earlier, when you got an evil woman that go against the grain and go against your plan, was that Amos 3:3, and he said, can two people walk together except they agree? So it's asked the question because if two people can walk together except they agree. So you can't walk with somebody that still think that the name of the Messiah name is Jesus, right?
The Bible said, "Be not unequally yoked with unbelievers."
Right, right. And so when you have those scriptures that come to mind, and you dealing with somebody that that pretty much not going along with your mindset on how about y'all try to say do this and that, then that's how you know. This is why you apply what Apostle Paul said. As though they have wives, be as though they have none. Okay, because that wife is gonna go against the grain when all hell break loose. You got to leave her behind.
You're gonna get it back in the kingdom.
Yep.
I get different wives. That's really in the truth. That's why I like the scripture rise and depart. Because you might depart from this woman. Just like Lot was gonna look back like Lot's wife.
Yep.
Y'all might be running, running from Esau. She looked back, and if she catch one, if she looked back, she wasn't running full speed.
Unless you're back on the turn.
There's two pillars up there right now. Yeah, I got one. This is Matthew 10:36 and 37. And a man's foes shall be they of his own house. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And a lot of Jakes, they gonna put what they parents, because like in Isaiah the 4:1, where it says 7 women gonna cleave to you. A lot of Jakes, the women that's gonna cleave to them is gonna be their family members, and they gonna be dragging them straight out the truth, because they gonna not nearly accept it. They gonna do like you were saying. They gonna be persuading the brother to go to the camp. They constantly gonna be in his ear. They got pork chops over here. We out here looking for bugs and stuff. She gonna be constantly in his ear until he just fold up.
I stake at the camp.
Yeah.
I'm going to the camp. I'm not about to sleep out here on the
Yeah, for real. At least at the camp, they bug patties. They bugs is in the patty that come with some bread and some mustard on it. You out here we eating bugs raw.
That's a total downgrade of life that they live now. So that's gonna be a big point. You said you gotta your father, your children. All of them gonna be trying to persuade us to go back into the system. Because it's gonna be a shock to them. A lot of 2/3 don't believe Esau gonna do that. They think we just gonna keep living like we living now. So when Esau say dollar collapse, we're going digital, they're gonna be all we got what you say Esau, okay. They gonna be crying like little kids.
Hey, you can't even get most Jakes to go camping now. When you can go stop by Reese's and get food to take out there with you. You ain't got to do no foraging. You just got to set up a tent and y'all can sit there and kick it like you at the backyard. Y'all just at the lake. Most Jakes ain't gonna even do that much.
Okay, like hell nah. What? This got a booze that got the little patro weed. A bunch of makeup on. She not eyelashes,
umbrellas and shit.
Sleeping at they gonna commit suicide after that. Robert got a mansion.
She gonna stop listening to you as soon as she heard tent. Yeah. She ain't heard shit after you said a tent.
Right there would be no more. What do you say? You ain't nothing to be happy. They get rid of all property owned material. You're gonna be in a cubicle. In a little second, kind of like jail life. You said put everybody in jail life, right? You're gonna get a little number, a little cell. You gotta watch alphabet agenda all day and read alphabet agenda books. You gotta be re-educated. That's a one day outside. Yeah, you got 15 minutes. Run around, do what you need to do, and get back to yourself. Not, and you're gonna have the cattle farms, little shopping. Yeah, that's what we gonna go to, man. We like, man, hey, we about to be out here like, wow, man. You gonna see us? We're gonna be, trees and stuff. Hey, until your house shot show up. Once them chairs show up, when the chairs come back down, it's gonna be, hey, this is how shot rule, man. We're gonna be busting this upside the head. They said we ready to be battle axe. We ready to be warriors for your house by shot. Eve doesn't have that mindset. He's really looking at us like we crazy. He's looking at this like a blue-black movement. It's cute. I put my little fringes on my dress. I wear my little head wraps. You know, sing little hymn. You know, he think it's a game. You know,
I got a quick back over what you're saying, man. This is first James 1 and 2 through 4. But it's in the ESV. I like how it reads. It says, "Count it all joy, my brethren, when you meet trials of various kinds." And we've been talking about trials of various kinds. The women, the MOTV, the peace and safety they're going to try to come with. What it say? It says, "Count it all joy, my brethren, when you meet trials of different kinds, for you know it that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness." And the testing of our faith is going through all these trials and tribulations and staying stiffly for what the Lord said. Because, like, if you stand stiffly, you're going to get that crown. You're going to be crowned and get that palm, as the scripture said. Who was that? Hedges, when he said he seen a man taller than the other passing out crowns. You can't get that crown unless you stay stiffly for it or pass some tests, and go through different trials and tribulations. Reading on, though, it says, "For you know that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness, and let steadfastness have its full effect, that ye may be perfect and complete and lacking nothing." And you're going to lack nothing in that time because you went through all that preparation. Now you're going to be hard and build up with this truth that nothing's going to knock you out of your square.
James 1, first chapter.
Yeah, this is James 1 and 2 through 4. I read it in ESV.
Read what verse 12 say in the ESV. James 1 and 12. That's a good one too when they're going into that temptation. Because it says,
in the ESV, I think I read this earlier. It says, "Blessed is the man who remaineth steadfast under trials." Yeah, I read that in the ESV earlier. But I read it again. That's a good one. Blessed is the man blessed is the man who remaineth steadfast under trial. For when he has stood the test, he will receive a crown of life, which Yahweh hath promised to those who love him. And like shit, that was a precept so good it came out twice, man. And like those who love him are gonna get that crown. Those who stand the test of time, as they say. You got
that one. Yeah, I got a quick precept real quick. This is Ecclesiastes, aka Shabbat, chapter 33 and verse 1. And it says, "There shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord, Yahweh Shai." And it said, "But in temptation, even again, he will deliver him." You see, and that's going back into the I said, "Blessed is the man that remains steadfast in his faith." Okay, and he said, even in temptation, the Lord Yahweh Shai is going to deliver you out of it because you held fast, you held on, you cleave on to Yahweh Shai. You didn't fall for none of the pitfalls that Esau Edom had set up in his wicked kingdom. And this right here is going to complete my point. You have some sincere sisters that stay in this thing, but that's only the ones that's like really sincere and can submit to a man. Because this is Ezekiel 34 and 31. "And yea, my flock of my pasture are men. And I am your Yahweh," said the Lord, Yahweh. So it shows like he wants to get his men first. This thing is led on the men. That's one way you can weed these women out, man. If a woman got a problem with submission to a man, she's no good. She's going to take that MOTB. You know, the Lord said he leading with his men first. Because men have that measure of faith to kick all this stuff off. And, you know, they the ones going to get the crown. You know, women just going to get the benefit of men getting that crown. You know, a lot of women got a problem with that. You mean tell me I'm second and he first? Hell no. I thought Esau said I'm first and the man is second. You know? So that shows you right there, you know, that like one of the big temptations is gonna be women. And only a few sincere is gonna stay with this thing because the Lord is dealing with his men first. Because we got that, you know, man. Forget what Esau talking about. Get all that. I want that crown. This is what I'm gonna do. The sincere women that get mercy, they're gonna be around a man that's gonna show that stand up. Because women don't have that type of courage to stand up to Esau. You know, Esau come with the guns, you know, they're going to cower down. If they see a man standing up, you know, they might get them courage like, shit, that's y'all Serrano right there. Especially let that man get that spiritual power. Let that standard get lifted up. That's when all them, what say, 7 women, that's how women going to run up like, hey, I'll be with you, man. I got this, I got that. Please, let me be called by your name. And that's when the man Lord going to get his pick of the litter. Like, I'll take you, you, and you. Now, you get out of here with that goddamn weave hat. No, you got the chip. No, we're gonna have our pick right there. Because the woman gonna need that man to stand up. That's what's gonna show her the standard of the Lord. Because right now, our women, I think even the ones that's like in this truth, they need to see it. They need to see the power before they truly believe in it. You know, and that's gonna stand with the men because we got the faith. So once that man stand up, they're gonna get him the courage like shit. He ain't bowing down, I ain't bowing down either. Then she gonna, start revving up on Esau like, and that's gonna go just like that. But it's gonna come down to the men standing up, man. That's why as men in this truth, we have got to hold the line because we are the line. You know, that's why I could never get with Hotep Committee. Talking about the woman is God, the woman is the leader. Hell no, the fuck she ain't. Everyone I've seen them cower down to some type of form of fashion in life and always need to resort to a man. I seen that in life where I got to. That's why Hotep Comedic, I'm like, I know you lying.
It's funny though, because feminism, they go like feminism stuff. And feminism was created by a man. So
exactly. And it's a lie.
It's a lie.
That's a poison from Esau. That's a false wine. And they use it, Hotep Comedic, that's the way they tell it to Jake. You know, it makes it real sick. They put on a little eye paint, Egyptian. It's basically going back to Egypt. It's bondage. Now you're going up under what's that, Isaiah 3 and 12? Now you up under Esau, and now you up under Eve. You at the bottom. You up under Eve. This heifer can't wear her own real hair. And she believes once a month. And that's your God? I was looking at Jake, but like, if you all take a minute, nigga, I'm like, real simple. You real simple, man. It's like, life should have showed you that she's not a God. You know what I'm saying? You just ever catch her face, she's going to be crying. She bleeds once a month. She's the weaker vessel in everything. They can't deliver like we deliver. Like, you see a man rev up, you see a woman rev up, it's a big difference. You know, nobody really gets scared when a woman rev up. You know, just look at her like this is going catty. You know, when a man rev up, big dude get all crazy, revving up. He's like, man, watch out, this nigga about to swing on somebody. Like, dude kind of crazy. You know, with a woman, you just looking at her like, man, crazy. Yeah. Somebody get
like she on her period and shit.
Somebody give her some money to shut her up. Get her some shoes. Tell Eve, here goes some weed and she'll shut her down. Like a pacifier. And to show how weak Eve is, like he was saying, feminism is what they trapped her with, right? And when the person that it was Esau that, like you said, created it, but he brought out Margaret Sanger, and the first person that she got to follow her was Eve, and then came out with while she got feeding Eve that, then she came out with Planned Parenthood. Basically, Eve still following her after she didn't pumped her up on that feminism so good. Then when she came out with Planned Parenthood, she was like, look, go on in there and start killing your people off. Because
speaking of that, Margaret Sanger actually had a famous quote where she basically talk about how the black and brown community they had too many babies and stuff like that.
Yep.
She said that's the reason why she created that Planned Parenthood.
Going back to Egypt, what did Brown say? These people are more mighty than us. They're wisely with them. It's the same move. And Eve falls for it. They were doing that with feeding their babies to Molech, offering up fire, sacrifices. It's the same. All this stuff is the same, man. Nothing to do under the sun. It's just, can you shake it off or not? The Spirit of the Lord in you.
It was the Willie Lynch letter while we was in bondage.
And the first temptation was what? It was Eve.
Yeah.
Adam fell because of Eve, man. Eve came up. We should not surely die. We can eat that fruit. We can do that. And Adam listened, man. So I'm telling you, a big temptation gonna be these women, man. That's why I'm telling the Akin right now, like, hey, you think your woman in the truth? Think she a soldier for Yabashah? Shit. Let them on TV come out. You're gonna see where she at.
And I heard Apostle Gabar say this one thing. He said, really to test your woman, she really in the truth. Basically, give her answer a question and tell her to bring you another woman home.
Man,
wow.
Most of them might go.
Hey, and so that right there can tell you right there. If she get mad at you, she don't cook for you, whatever. That lets you know right there that when all hell breaks loose, when the time is right, you gotta leave her behind.
That shows she got a hole in her armor. That shows that she got a hole in her armor because she ain't following it with truth and sincerity.
Yeah. Sarah did that for Abraham.
Yep.
She didn't have a baby. She like
Leah and then Jacob. They basically gave their servant to Jacob. So all of those things, those are an example of a real hope with that woman.
And I can see about 99% I don't see doing that.
Yeah. What? That's how you test them to see if they're really about this truth.
I see if they stagnant, man. A lot of women, the truth, I know they kind of stagnant, man. They'll get so far and then they just stop. And the Lord didn't say stop. He said keep increasing and keep learning. I said a lot of these women, they gonna stand up when the men stand up. The ones that's gonna have mercy. But it ain't gonna be no woman like the movie show woman warrior. Yeah. I'm a prophetess.
Yeah,
nah.
Movie, The Woman King.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be none of that, man. Women gonna be looking at men and stand up like, did you get in the mark of the beast? Did you get in the mark of the beast? Okay, y'all not getting it, I ain't getting it. But if y'all go get it, I'm gonna get it.
In that movie, The Woman King, it was the king that was asking for her guidance on how to win a war. Yeah, it was a bunch of bullshit. But real quick though, then I brought that out. So this is 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 2. All right, because it says, now I praise you, brethren, that you remember me in all things and keep the ordinance as I deliver them unto you. And that ordinance goes into the instruction. Okay, so when I brought out that, he said the congregation are men. All right, this is verse 3. He said, but I'll have you know that the head of every man is a Mashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of a Mashiach is Yahweh. Okay, and so that's the order. So it starts with Yahweh, then Yahweh Shai, man, women, and children. That's the order. Okay, and so anything outside of that order is not of Yahweh by Yahweh Shai. No,
you got a lot of jakes set up. You got a lot of jakes in Hotel Comedic, man. That's gonna get them destroyed. They gonna look for their women for guidance. You're gonna say, man, go get your microchip. Right. They gonna go get it, man. My guy said go get the microchip. My guy, that's what I'm saying, like your guy answered to another man. How is that your guy, man? Your guy got weed glue in the head, big old eyelashes on, all this makeup on. She can't wear her own face. She ain't even confident in her own self. And that's your guy, you know? And the lot that is set up. Hope Committee got a lot of followers. They're gonna go get it. And the Lord is destroying that too.
So most of the followers is women anyway. I mean, they got their queen of heaven spirit. Most of the followers is women.
Women and simps.
The simps,
That's GOCC too, man.
Yeah, so they're gonna be destroyed.
IUIC.
It's that first move. That's gonna be like the biggest temptation. That money. It's gonna be women and money, but it's gonna be that first temptation. It's gonna be a woman, and she gonna tempt Jake because like I gotta keep the money going. We gotta pay these car notes, stay in this mansion. But like we said, we started out. If you are steadfast in the truth and you stand on your square, you about this truth. Hey, all that other stuff, you're gonna cut it off, man. Rise in the park. You ain't helping. Go get your chip. Go on your way. You know, tell your family, hey, y'all go do what y'all gonna do. I'm gonna go do this. Matter of fact, we might just get quiet on what it say, the booty man, see if the evil hide itself, and get real bad, man, where Tay at, man? I'm off in the woods. Backpack on.
Planning on going to the camp with Esau.
Girl, I got a grasshopper on the stick, man. I'm roasting my little, you know.
Already fishing.
Yeah, I got my line in the hole, man. I heard something about this. Hey, I'm like, what's that movie, Predator? So I'm putting mud on me. Yeah, you can't even see, but they gonna see me on infrared. So I'm up in the cut, man. There's blood on me. Like, wow, man. Going there, like the native tribe. Like, you know, they can't even find me no more. They're like, he off the radar. We ain't looking for that one Jake, man. Folks on this group over here. You know, just like that. That be that type of mercy right there. They're like, they ain't gonna like, man, forget that one. Let's get this 100 over here. And that way, hey, Lord gonna protect you until the chariot comes.
He's gonna be that lion looking so we can devour. He ain't gonna be able to find us. You can't eat nothing you can't find.
Exactly.
You know?
He might just give up. Like I got about 2,000 jakes over here. I'm trying to they trying to overthrow the camp. I gotta focus on this. Don't worry about that one little nigger. What he gonna do? You know, that's why they might look at it. That be that mercy we get away. But it's gonna be after our mind to resist. Stay away from all of that, man. We ain't going to try. I don't want no MOTV. We looking right now. We looking so hard for gates. We looking at MOTV to be implemented. We saying the dollar crash stock market. We already looking at this stuff, so we might be able to move before it even hit. You know, Jake going to the chipping station. They looking for us, and we already done. You know, backpack on. We already gone because we seen it coming. You know, Jake the 2/3 ain't even looking for something, so it's gonna hit them like a sucker punch because they don't think he gonna do it. They ain't gonna do that, man. They love their money. They faces on it. They not gonna crash dollars. Yeah, cash is always king. Esau on the thing telling them, we're going digital. We're going digital. You must go digital. Like he telling them right now. That's why I'm looking at King like you still ain't figured out. They looking for a nigga like Charleston White. That's their edifier. Right. This dumb ignorant nigga. They gonna tell me Charleston White said this. I'm looking like, man, you listen to that nigga, you about to die. You know? So
you still got Jakes out here that believe that no, it ain't gonna be no World War III.
Yep.
I can't believe that. That's bad, man.
Come on, I was like, it's the
That's
writing on the
bad.
wall. Like, it don't matter who get in office. You know, it don't matter. World War III is on the rise. Then it's gonna be Civil War. You got Jakes out here that still believe that. You know, matter of fact, they believing in Trump. Like, you know, you got Jakes out here that say if Trump get in office, World War III is not gonna happen.
I hear that a lot too. You ain't lying. That's the number one thing they say.
Man, they Trump prophecy though.
And putting his trust in Esau's, they always tell me that the military is too far for the bird.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, you got how many countries going against this one, man? It's gonna go down, man. What are you talking about? You know, but I just let that dick gonna be destroyed. And then I ain't gonna tell them otherwise. They ain't gonna go tell on me. You gonna be an HR office. Now, Deontay, we heard you say this. You don't talk this at the job, so let's let that J go, man.
Oh yeah, you without a doubt. But when you start seeing it, that's how you know what the scriptures say. You shall know them by their fruit. So when what the fruit is basically their work of their labor, the things that they come out with, and that's what Yahweh said. You will know them by their fruit. So when you see Jake saying, "Yo, America got the biggest military," you know you're not gonna be able to say that Jake with his word because he's not gonna be able to hear that World War III. The scripture said the third woe shall come quick. You know. And so when you try to break that down to Jake, he's not going to hear it.
Try the spirit. Right? He already been tried. He already been said he trusts in his character. So at that point, let that Jake be in his life. He said all the unfaithfulness, not the unfaithfulness.
Them same Jakes that's talking about how strong America's military is gonna be the same Jakes that's gonna be dodging the draft when they get that letter in the mail.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers. They're gonna dodge that shit.
They're gonna look for their shit, man.
And what I find harder for these Jakes to believe is that some of them like don't think that nukes are gonna go off when nukes already went off in our past. So I mean they already dropped 2 nukes. So
they say it all the time too, man. The universe said my God, they'll never nuke you. I'm like, man, who ain't just saying that for no reason? Somebody about to catch on.
They want to keep saying they say that every chance they get.
Exactly. I'm all the time. One little thing to go right, one nuke go off, everybody come on, all they nukes on. You know, and we know through the scriptures that the MOTB is gonna go out before the nukes go off. So we got a timeline. Like, okay, they're gonna go off, but not yet. First, Esau got to put that microchip in your body. They said they don't even know that's coming. First, you're gonna put a chip in your body, then the nuke's gonna go off, and you're gonna get here and you're gonna taste it because you got a chip in your body.
And I like how you said it. We know through the scripture that the MOT gonna come because it tells you in Revelation the 14 and verse 9, because he says if anybody take that mark of the beast, then they shall face the wrath of Yahweh Yahushua.
Fire and brimstone.
Yeah,
that's that nuclear fire. So we know the scriptures tell us about the nuclear war. Like Ox said, they done already launched nukes. Oh, you got Rocket Man, what's his name? Kim Jong-un. He brag about it all the time. He ain't just saying if he's saying that, he just waiting on the perfect time to do it. If Putin give him the go, he gonna do it. He itching to press his butt. You're like, now push it. And that's the Lord holding the back. Because like you said, the MOTP has to go out first. Then the nukes go off. Because everybody got to be tried. Because right now, everybody's talking a good game. The Lord want to see you about that. The best way he can test you is that mark of the beast. I'm going to take away everybody's funds. I'm going to put everybody on the same level. It say rich and poor, big and small. You know, everybody going to get tried. You know? And then a big thing is going to be a lot of women hollering, go get it. Because she lived a life of comfort. She can't go without. As soon as you tell off in the wood, like I said earlier, you say tent. She off of her mind about to go get her somebody
like,
else.
Hell no.
This nigga said a tent. I'm dishing off that. I'm not going off in no tent. I got to be an air conditioning, you know? So her mom, she going to get that MOTV. Right now, she's talking that good stuff. You know, she watched a couple lessons. And she all, yeah, how about that? She got her little fringes on and her little hair wrap. And when that temptation hit, when it's time to, like, get real, and you tell her you can put your backpack on, got some Bible stuff going in the woods, baby. She, I got something. You know, she's gonna do that whole back. That's that look back, man. She, I can't. I'm not built for that, man. I'm allergic to mosquitoes.
It'll be like Lost Wives.
Yeah, you have all kind of excuses why she can't do it.
I was watching a movie. It was called like I don't know. They shrink people. Somehow the government figured out how to shrink people, and a couple went, and the guy got shrunk, but the lady, the last second, she told the guy she was gonna get shrunk to be like a little person, and the last second she bailed out, and he was stuck shrunk like a little kid, like
downside.
downside. It was not a little kid. It was like a little ant. Yeah, and her lady, lied to them. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, but then ended up not doing it. He was just stuck small. Yeah, it was.
They think they woman in the truth. Yeah, baby, we'll come that MOTB. You know, like, nah, she gonna try to like persuade you to go get it. So you might like park children behind. Like we might leave off with that. Where it said you might leave lands, leave houses,
live as a pilgrim.
Not to live as a pilgrim, but it's one that said we have to forsake certain things and serve the Lord. It said you might have to lose wives, children, land. Might have to go get it. When y'all pull that up.
Can I make a point right quick?
Yeah,
okay, check it out. This is an analogy that like what you were saying. You were saying it was gonna be Eve was gonna be used to track down us, but in the movie Roots, you know, Esau never could really catch us, because even when he was in Africa, it wasn't a bunch of Edomites that was running down Jake. He employed other Israelites that had sold out to him to go catch Jake's for him. Yeah, he can't now. It ain't gonna be Esau that's gonna be tracking us down. It's gonna be a 2/3 Jake.
Yeah. It might tell you get more credits in your MOTB from Jake's farm.
Like you always say, 1-800 call on this nigga.
Yeah.
Call in. They gonna fall for that shit.
Yeah, and you get 20,000 credits, 30,000. You Jake you find. Let's say I can see that. That's a very good point. They're gonna use Jake to find Jake. You know, Jake know Jake. I know what them niggas is at. I know what he said, and then they're gonna cut deals, man. You can find them. Hey, 50,000 credits on your Fed now. Jake gonna do it. Like what?
Like I always say, like how you saying, it was gonna make it look like a resort. When they start showing the camps, it's gonna look like someplace where you want to go. But you don't know that, in my opinion, they're gonna have everybody's social score is gonna be dependent on what your security level is. So if you ain't got no high social score, you got issues. Like we ain't gonna have no high social score. Even if we turn over and go, motherfuckers fall off and go, they gonna be like, you got all this other shit on your social score is like a 10. You got to go to the maximum security.
Yeah, I think they like to say, oh, that's a good point. They have a minimum.
Yeah.
Maximum.
And the work camp's gonna be the nice ones, and your ass gonna be
using that like stuff in the maximum.
Yeah.
I don't trust the ones that took the juice. Yeah, right. They gonna be like the 15 minutes into the medium.
Yeah.
They get a little leeway. They get to go out.
But when y'all brought it up earlier in the camp, I didn't want to interrupt, but essentially what y'all was explaining was the federal prison in Florence, Colorado, where they're gonna have you stuck in your little cell all day. All they can read is like religious material on TV. All they can watch is like Joel Osteen. They can't watch nothing. They're gonna have you stuck once you turn yourself in.
After they're gonna have you watch cooking worse. They're gonna watch alphabet agenda.
Oh yeah.
Go in the man's butt. It's good. And it's gonna just all play and plan it until you accept it. They're gonna come back and tell you, now is it okay for man to go in the man's butt? Now prove it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all bad. We successfully re-educated. Yeah, now you go to a medium after he done plugged, and that's just all bad, man. Like that's just bad living. I'll be like, nah, I can't do it. They take him to the back. He can't be re-educated.
Yeah, they gonna the ones that don't want to listen. They gonna take their melanin out their skin before they off that Jake.
Yeah, he
gonna be looking like an albino.
Bring a big nasty Edomite party. Roman Catholic stuff. You gonna come in the road. Are you ready to receive the Holy Seed now?
The Holy Spirit, bend over.
That's great.
Fuck that. That's even worse than having to eat bug back.
I wish I could come back like that, but he was not. He said he shall be in the bunker. Behold, he shall. Any other way besides Revelation 1 and 7, they go. Yahweh John said, believe it not, because he's gonna come. Same way he left, the same way he's gonna come back. I'm gonna leave. We're gonna leave off this one right here. Yep. Matthew 19 and 28, and it says, and Yahweh shall say unto them, verily I say unto you, the ye which have followed me, in the generation when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, yea also sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Verse 29 is what we got to do. And it says, everyone that have forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. So, so we got to forsake land, wives, children, your father, your mother. Like, we got to get ready to set around the depart. We got to depart from all of that. They're going to be with the system, and we're going to be against the system. And the Lord said, if you don't resist that, if you go with, the flow, Jacob's family oriented, go with your family, and listen to your wife, you done lost your crown, man, right at the last second, man. You almost at that last little leg. And the Lord said, you got to forsake that. He said, house and land. You got a lot of Jakes that got land, nice land, with ponds. You got Jakes got nice houses, nice cars. You got to forsake that, man. And he said, brothers and sisters, you got your siblings. They're going to be like, man, don't do that. Man, don't follow that camp. Get your chip. But the Lord said, if we do that, he said, hey, we're going to be joint heirs of your house shop. Judging the 12 tribes of Israel, man. It's quite simple because throughout 2:10, it said, look at the generation of old. We mentioned earlier, Job. He did all of those things and he got it back 100-fold. All of those things. So you got to have faith to believe that Yahweh is going to give you everything that you're walking away from on this side in America, in Babylon the Great. You got to trust and believe that Yahweh is going to give it to you again on the other side. Because he said the Lord is not slack concerning his promise. He always stay true to his word. That's why you can trust his word, man.
First Kingdom of Heaven is gonna be like trump everything we got here in Babylon. Kingdom of Heaven, why is that gonna be all that? That's my man. In the kingdom, all they gonna know is righteous. We're gonna be living in like palaces, castles, pyrite, chrysocolla, marble, like everything in our hearts are we want, we're gonna get that in the kingdom. We ain't gonna have no devil above us putting restrictions on us. We ain't gonna have to have no passport to go to this land or go to that land. The devil gonna be a subjection. He's gonna be working real hard. So of course the kingdom gonna trump everything here. So it should be easy to forsake all this stuff. This stuff is bad, man. You gotta pay bills, house taxes, and you ain't gonna be paying in the kingdom.
Pay water bills.
I was about to say.
Gave us that for free. Like, who's paying water bills?
I was just about to say that. Yeah, we paying bills on stuff that we supposed to be getting for free.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, real food, everything, man, it's gonna be clean, man. Ain't gonna be no polluted women that's gonna buck up to you. I said this, I want to go here. You're not gonna have that. Children gonna be in water. Ain't gonna be at the watch they watching on TV. Make sure ain't gonna be no alpha agenda running nothing. You ain't gonna see none of that. You alpha agenda, you getting put to death.
Bestiality too. All that stuff you got to go.
They get put to death. So the kid's gonna be great, man. Amazing. So it should be easy to forsake this stuff, man. Cars break down, everything break down. Your woman vex you. You gotta constantly keep a watch of your children because there's so much wickedness in this thing. It might jump on them. Man, I remember back in the day we used to be able to go up the street and we ain't have to worry about nothing. But now today, man, my kid can't leave my front yard without my eyes on it. Exactly. You got child traffic at all time high. Man, this place is garbage. So why would you even want to stay here? It look like that, but you ain't got nothing to offer. That's how I'm looking at it. Like, offer what? You don't look shitty, kid. Then you gonna make it worse? Go off your goddamn cubicle for 15-minute city for a bug party? Something that smack that chick out of man. What about give me some way great, man? He gonna give me you. I want you, Esau, in subjection, man. Like a break out my whip, and make that white be showing your back, man, with that blood. That's what we looking for. Okay. There's nothing Esau can offer, man. I'm looking at Esau like you have not a good offer, man.
I've been waiting to break the nation for pieces and little pot like a pot of sense.
God,
we waiting to shed your blood.
They're gonna give you a syringe with a chip on it. You're not supposed to take that and think that's good. And that's more worse than how we living now. He has nothing good to offer, man. All the good offers coming from Yahweh Bashmi Shah. He gonna bless us. And then to get there, all we gotta do is tell the devil no. And to tell the devil no, he's gonna make it hard. Temptation gonna be big. You gotta be built up. You gotta be able to forsake what you got. You gotta be ready to live off in the woods. Be bummed out. Living like a mud man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be living like that, ready to live like that. Keep the mosquitoes off me. I got mud on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm running around like a bush man.
And even so that shit gonna be hard, I'm gonna be joyous, man, just because I know that, man, this is the last, this is like third base. We about to steal home. This motherfucker ain't paying attention,
We at the last ending, like, we waiting on the test. We looking up for the test. They coming in any minute. When, the MOTB being made manifest, church is coming. At that point, like I said, you seen church, was that yesterday? Today, yeah, he seen Chairs this morning. So Chairs is doing recon missions already. They looking like, okay, that's mine right there. Let's see if he stay on point. That's mine right there. All we gotta do is stay on point. At this point, we hearing the truth. Yeah, go ahead. End off with that. Right?
First Thessalonians 5, and I'm gonna start at 19. It says, "Quench not the spirit," which is pretty much gonna go all in a nutshell of what we've been talking about. So we gotta quench not the spirit because I mean we gotta stay steadfast, rooted. We gotta stay like just diligent and continue into this in order to get the kingdom of heaven. Quench not the spirit, despise not prophesying. Prove all things, the point. Hold fast to which is good. That's how you get the kingdom. You gotta hold fast to this thing. Because if you let go, hey, you through.
And that part where they say prove all things right there, that right there is basically saying they constantly letting you know that they in the scripture. Okay, what he just said, what he just told me, is this what Yahweh Shah said? What was that, Isaiah 8:20, because it says to allow unto the testimony that they speak not according to this word. It's because there's no light in it.
Hold on, you said what? Scriptures didn't say that.
Yeah.
Prove all things. Hey, I gotta hold fast. I know what the team. I gotta hold fast. And read it on. It says, "Quench not the spirit, despise not prophesy. Prove all things, hold fast to which is good, and abstain from all appearances of evil." That's how we make it. That's how we stay diligent in this thing to see the end, to go out there, crown of life that the scripture speaks of.
So that being said, I'm good. That being said, man, we've been edifying about praise story too.
Yeah, Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Hashem,
Hey, stay locked in. Y'all shall be almost out of here, man. Shalom to the Aqua on the comedy board.
No, call you about something else.
Why tuning in?